everybody. This is Good News with me, Deborah, and I know that you're happy to see me as I am happy to see you. Now, you made it through the night and through the day, and I made it through. We are conquerors. Anybody that survived the COVID-19, you are not just a survivor, but you are an overcomer and a conqueror. And big up to you and make some noise to you. Woohoo! So now, I want to speak to anybody that has lost a loved one during the COVID-19 epidemic. And I just want to say, you know what, my sincere condolences, and I pray that God will comfort your hearts in this very difficult time, okay? So now we are celebrating Women this month. So I'm still big up on every woman. You know what you've been through. I know what I've been through. Big up to you, every woman, every girl child. Woohoo! So now they say that a woman who usually follows the crowd will only go as far as the crowd. So I thought to myself, I don't want to be no crowd follower. I want to follow my own journey, my own purpose. Because you see, there's a reason why you're on the face of the earth. There's a reason why I am. And that is the unique reason. There's a specific purpose upon your life. So now, we go through this journey, but then we get to bumps, cul-de-sacs, and we have some pauses. And in that pause, that's where the trouble starts. Because then we start looking to the left and to the right, and we check out, what is this sister doing? What is that sister doing? How far am I? How far is she? And that is when the battle of the mind starts. And then we start comparing ourselves to the other sister, and comparisons are odious. That is not good for your mind. The Bible says in 1 Peter that prepare your mind for action. So what causes the action is when your mind is healthy. But I know that you can do it as I've done it before, and this is all for you, sister. Let's do this. Now for even some better good news, I've got none other than Claudia Van Schalkwyk right here with me. Make some noise! How you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me.
You look amazing.
Thank you, darling.
You just look so healthy, you know? Now you guys, Claudia is a mother. She's many things. But who do you say Claudia Van Schalkwyk is?
Claudia Van Schalkwyk, first and foremost, is a child of God.
Come on.
A child of God, believe in God. I love Him 200%.
Come on
and
now.
Then Claudia is married to an incredible man, supportive man, Emil Van Schalkwyk.
Awesome.
And I have two sons, Matthew and Jamie. And then Claudia also is an entrepreneur, which I own Urban Beauty Academy in Kuils River. And then my last passion, but not least, is UBA 90-Day Wellness Challenge, where I became a transformational coach not long ago. So
Wow.
that is Claudia Van Schalkwyk.
So now, what is this UBA 90-Day Wellness Challenge about?
Oh, Deborah, it first started when my sister Leonie was diagnosed with cancer in 2015.
Wow.
So in 2015, through a diagnosis, I went and researched this disease that can, destroy our family bond. And can destroy so many lives of so many families out there. So I wanted to understand the disease, number one, or then possibly find a cure, heal Leonie, because of the mindset of losing Leonie was devastating. And then I discovered living mucus-free. And living mucus-free then got me to understand that it is really about changing your lifestyle, living healthier, that can lower the risk against cancer. And that is when 3 weeks after Leonie's passing, and sadly Leonie lost the fight against cancer in 2018, and 3 weeks after her passing, I developed a program called the UBA 90-Day Wellness Challenge to transform so many lives of women and men out there. And yes, and we are changing lives.
Now, I mean, this is so inspiring, hey? This is such a powerful story, the why you did this. But now, within doing the urban UBA 90-day wellness challenge with the COVID-19 and the lockdown. How has your program prospered? I mean, under these circumstances?
You know, it's very difficult, but through your greatest adversities comes your strength.
Yeah.
And that is what I believe. And while I was sitting there during lockdown, I received a vision. Like, Claude, you have to take this program virtual.
Sure.
And that is what I've done, you know, and we have just developed our app.
Wow.
So our program is gone, and it's so easy for our members then to just be healthy, because sometimes what women do is they say they don't have time. It's too difficult. We always have excuses
Exactly.
to live a healthier lifestyle. And so if we make it easier and more, you know, accessible, then it would be easier for people to be and to live a healthier lifestyle. And that
Yeah.
is when we developed the UBA 60-day online program, which is more a program that's based on finding balance. And through lockdown, I have realized that, you know what, Claude, life is busy.
Totally.
You are too busy, it's too fast. Find a balance.
Yeah.
And the UBA 60-day program is a program where you can become the best version of yourself by finding balance through living a healthier lifestyle.
Wow, that is awesome. So now I can just take my phone, go onto the app, download it, all of that,
Everything.
and I have it right there.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. But now this is so, you know, it's like I have to sit back and just digest it all, because there is a way for every sister out there. And through your sister, so many other sisters you are touching right across the world. So what would your message be to every woman?
I strongly believe that every single woman should know with absolute certainty that
Yeah.
they can be the best version, the most healthiest, holistic version of themselves. And I am there and ready to guide and to transform them, whether or not it's dietary or fitness
Yeah.
or mentally. We are there to help them to do that. And that is the message I want to send to each and every woman out there, that you can, if you take action towards developing a healthy habit,
Yes.
towards taking action.
Wow, this is a good package, man. This is Good News with Deborah Pulse, chatting to Claudia. Well, welcome back to Good News with Deborah Pearl, where we're rocking things. We're talking about everything that matters to us as women. Now, you know they say your health is your wealth. Now, I'm talking to Claudia, and she is the founder and owner of the UBA, the Urban Beauty Academy. And now, you spoke about the mucus-based diet and the plant-based diet. Tell us more about that.
So for me, plant-based diet is really about bringing your body back to its natural state.
Yeah, sure.
So like God,
That's
how God
powerful.
created us.
Yeah, Garden of
And-
Eden.
Yes, bring your
Gosh.
body back to its natural state. So what the body can digest
Yeah.
easily, and what it can, digest, and that is what I want to feed my body. And therefore, plant-based diet is becoming globally a movement
Yeah.
that is now revolutionizing the way we view our health at the moment.
Absolutely.
Healthy living, in my opinion, is really not, you can never out-train a bad diet. So if you think you want to train, you really need to look at your nutrition, because part of building good abs is 95% in the kitchen and your nutrition.
Yeah.
So if you want to build muscle, you need to look at your nutrition. And honestly, Deborah, all the years I have been training, so I've never been overweight.
Yeah.
I've always been...
You look amazing.
Yeah,
That's
thank
just
you.
the thing.
But it's hard work.
Oh, yeah?
It's hard work. Being a mother with 2 kids,
What?
10 years old, 17-year-old,
Make some noise, man. Gosh.
you have to work at it. It's not going to come. You have to action.
Exactly.
And so you need for it needs to be big. Your want needs to be big. To be
Yeah.
able to transform,
Yeah.
you must want to
And
do
like
it.
we say, prepare your mind for action. So you need to be intentional about it.
Yes.
Hey? And speaking about the mind, Claudia, like I find myself sometimes, the things that I eat, and then I feel all sluggish. And then I'm just like, leave me alone. That mode. Tell me how the body affects my mind and my actions. They're all connected, right?
Your mind is directly connected to your gut.
Yeah.
You know that times when
Whoa.
you feel sad?
Yeah.
What do you want? A chocolate.
Yeah.
You want
Exactly.
it. Because 75% of your serotonin is it gets stimulated in your gut.
Sure.
And that is why if you heal the gut, you heal the mind. And what does the Bible say? Transformation only happens through the renewal of the mind.
Sure.
That
Preach.
is why if you want to transform, first and foremost, you have to change the mind. And healthy habits really happens within 63 days. So if you want to renew the mind, it takes 21 days
Yeah.
for you to consecutively do a movement every single day for 21 days to renew your mind. And then after 63 days, you build new habits. So a diet, these fad diets or diets that women go on to, never works. They started on the Monday, it's out on the Wednesday.
I know.
Reason being, it's because they haven't really renewed the mind. You have to.
So it's 21 days, and then you kind of develop that habit. No?
Yes.
And then 63 days where you into it.
When you wake up, every time you set your alarm at 5 o'clock.
It's just natural.
It naturally happens after that. Even if you want to sleep late, you can't. And that is exactly what happens to the mind. You have to feed your subconscious every day because your subconscious feeds off your conscious mind.
Wow. Say
And
that
the
again.
subconscious is what actually reach the goals. Your conscious mind sets goals on a daily basis. That
Yeah.
is why we can set goals left, right, and center. But what really reaches the goals is your subconscious mind. So what do you have to do? You have to tell yourself, Claudia, I am fearless every morning. So that is why meditation is so good for the mind.
Right.
Meditation, a lot of dis-ease in our bodies comes from emotional stress.
Yeah.
It comes from stress, financial stress, past traumas. So when you try and become resilient towards the stresses in life, that is when you will become healing yourself and become resilient towards those things.
And that's where that discipline comes
Yeah,
in.
and that is when you start making healthier choices.
Healthier choices. Because you're speaking about how the emotions are connected, hey? And I know...
Everything is connected.
You know, like for me, when I feel, I don't feel for this, anything that comes on the table, I'll just go for it. Because my mind is connected to my emotions. This is so powerful.
The last thing that I want to share with you is nothing lives in isolation. Every single part is connected. Therefore, we cannot train the body and let go of the mind. You have to approach it holistically. And once you have that holistic approach, then it's like Matthew 6 verse 33.
Yeah.
Put God first and all else will follow.
Yeah.
And that is how I govern my life every day, is putting God first, putting Him in my relationship, my marriage, my finances, my training. When I train, I play my gospel music.
Yeah.
So when I do that, it happens, everything comes.
And this is the manifestation thereof. It's
Thank
something
you.
praiseworthy. Big up to you. You're watching Good News with Deborah, and I'm speaking to Claudia. We'll be back with some action. Watch us. So we're back, and this is Good News with Deborah. I'm talking to Claudia. We were talking right now. Now we're going to do the healthy. And now you know how I feel about healthy stuff. The way it looks and the way it tastes. You're going to prove me wrong now, Claudia.
I am going to, don't worry. there's something that we call transitioning.
Okay.
So if you come from a high animal diet, you cannot just go and jump into plant-based. It is, number one, it's dangerous. So you have to have someone that helps you through the process. And that is what we call a transitioning process.
Yeah.
So to start off with is that you have at least 4 to 5 days where you eliminate a food group. So I will start you off with, are you ready?
Oh, I'm going to die. What is it?
Are you going to join me on the 1st of September and transition your life from an animal-based diet to a plant-based?
Let's do this. Yes.
I am challenging you
Whew.
today
I'm up for
to
this.
start the 1st of September.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, I'm in, Claudia. Let's do this. Whew. Now I'm up for this challenge, guys. Watch me,
So
watch Claudia. She'll guide me through this, though, eh?
Yes, don't worry.
What does your day look like?
Okay, my day looks like this. I normally fast. So what we call dry fasting
Yeah.
is that I normally fast from 8 p.m. the previous night to around about 11, 12 a.m., 12 p.m.
Okay, the next day.
The next day.
Okay.
So if I am training the morning, I would train dry. I would have absolutely no water. My body is dry because my body is hydrated. So what this lifestyle does to my body is that it hydrates my on a cellular level. So this is my first drink that I will have, and it's called the Lymph Buster.
Right.
Now, the Lymph Buster is our signature drink for the UBA 90-Day Wellness Challenge.
Okay.
The whole entire family of the UBA family loves it. They love it. They don't go without the Lymph Buster on a daily basis. So what is in here is the orange, grapefruit, your ginger, and your lemon.
All right.
So it is a perfect immune booster, and especially during this time that we are living in now.
Absolutely.
And so what we add into this is just a tablespoon of psyllium husk to make sure, you know, the fiber, to make sure that we get things moving, to shift everything out of the system. So it's a detoxification system that you are going to experience.
Yeah.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, definitely.
What does it taste?
Tastes like more.
It's not bad, hey?
So you have this every morning?
Every morning. Every morning at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, I would break my fast with a Lymph Buster. Then I would follow it with a bowl of fruit. Preferably something, one type of fruit, so mono fruit. So if you're going to have pawpaw, have an entire pawpaw. If you're going to have
Okay.
oranges, just have oranges. Strawberries, just strawberries.
Awesome.
Okay, so preferably one type of fruit.
I can
And then
taste
you
that.
have this after you have your Lymph Buster.
Oh. One of my favorites.
Pawpaw. You can have it with
So
the
that
fruits
is
as well.
why healthy is not tasting too bad for me now, eh?
It's not. But you have to, as you transition, your palate will become better and it
Yeah.
will accept what you have been eating. And you will feel better. You'll feel
Absolutely.
energetic. So normally for lunch,
Yeah.
I would have sprouts, and lots of
So
spinach.
what's so good about sprouts?
Sprouts has got a lot of amino acids.
Okay.
I just love it because it has all the nutrients that you need in it as well. My spinach, you know the thing that says Popeye?
Yeah.
Gives you muscles.
Exactly.
That is what I do because our bodies don't need protein. That is a myth. Our bodies needs amino acids.
I always believed that.
Yes, but after I have lived this lifestyle, I understand that I can build muscle
Yeah.
with greens. I can build muscle on fruit and
Wow.
vegetables because our bodies needs amino acids. Protein gets produced and cut up into amino acids. And that is exactly what we need. We need the amino acids and we don't need really the protein.
Wow.
So
this is what you have for lunch or
yes,
something?
I would have this with lots of peppers, which is really good
Lots of peppers.
for our immune system. Vitamin C, the peppers is very good with vitamin C. And then some pomegranate. And cucumbers and mostly I would eat raw. So most of my food, 95% of my food is all raw. So It's the way you chop your vegetables to make it tasty and make it more palatable.
And I just want to say, guys, this is not bad at all.
Delicious.
I can do this.
Delicious.
I'm going to do this. Watch me, check me out for my, what did you say?
14-day challenge starts on the 1st of September. I'm going to watch you.
Let's do this. Deborah Paul, Claudia. And we're back. Good news with Deborah Paul. I was so enjoying that healthy meal, Claudia. But she's working me. What's up? What's next now, hey?
Now you're going to sweat.
Oh gosh,
Now
let's
you're
do
going to sweat.
this.
So before we go into it, I need you to understand that you have to have a mind and muscle connection.
Right.
So when we go into a posture, you are going to make sure that you are focused on where the muscle needs to contract.
Okay.
Okay, because
Right.
the brain tells the muscles,
So
the
you need to
fibers,
focus.
go to that muscle, and when you have more of a concentration, the contraction is better. Okay, and you have better results.
Let's
so
do
let's
this.
do this. So go onto your all fours for me. Now, always make sure that your knees are hip width apart and that your wrist is underneath your shoulders.
Okay.
Right, you've got that. Now you're going to tuck your tailbone. Tuck your tailbone in. Perfect. Navel to spine.
Whoa.
And now push away from the heels of your palms. Beautiful. Tuck your toes. And now, Deborah, lift your knees.
Whoa.
Perfect. Now hold this position for me for 1 minute. Hold.
One.
Breathe. Yes. 1 minute. Hold
Is
this
the
for me.
shaking fine?
It's good. You have to shake.
Woo.
Hold it, squeeze. Now, relax.
Whoa.
Okay,
How do you
so
talk and do this exercise?
it
Gosh,
gets
man.
better. As
Yeah.
you start, when you will start your 14-day, you will really struggle in the beginning, but as you go on, it will get better and better. And this posture or exercise is very good for your lower back.
Yeah.
So it will strengthen your lower back, it will strengthen the abdominals, and as well your shoulder muscles.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the next exercise, we are going to focus on shoulders, abs, and legs. So we are going to go into our down dog. Down dog, tuck your toes underneath, push away from your hands and stick your tailbone up in the sky.
Okay.
Right, stick it right up. Now, lift your right leg and bring your knee in between your arms.
Yeah.
Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'll take it back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. In. Slowly.
Oh, sorry.
And out. And relax.
Woo. Yes! Make some noise for Deborah. Oh!
You've done well.
Yeah. I can really
Last
feel it working,
exercise. Last exercise is the scrunches.
eh? Okay. Whew. So something's gonna happen to me, right?
Definitely.
So my abs are gonna improve.
Everything will be improved. I mean, one of my most inspirational stories has to be Tasneem Peters. She came to me in 2018, high blood pressure, severe fatigue, chronic constipation. She's
Wow.
lost 27 kgs in 3 months.
What?
And currently she's on the maintenance program and is my mentor and is helping me saving lives.
That is
So yes.
awesome. That is good news. Thanks for coming around. It was awesome chatting,
Great. Thank you
eating,
for having me.
working out. She's the best. Guys, please check out Claudia Van Schalkwyk. Check out the website. It's called The Urban.
The UBA 90-Day Wellness Challenge. So it's www.uba90day Wellness Challenge.
Yeah.
And at Claudia Van Schalkwyk.
And if you want to sign up, do that. It's for your own good. Just remember, if you think and feel like giving up, think about the reason why you started. This is Good News with Deborah Paul. Peace.